Before we get into today's breaking Ohio State football news, please subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join Buckeye Nation right here for daily breaking news out of Columbus as Ryan Day and the Ohio State Buckeyes make a major statement in the transfer portal, adding one of the most productive defensive backs available this offseason. Ohio State has officially landed former Florida State safety Earl Little Jr., an All-ACC selection who brings experience, playmaking ability, and immediate impact potential to a Buckeyes defense preparing for life after some key departures. This move comes at a critical moment for Ohio State, as the program continues to navigate one of the most turbulent offseasons in recent memory following a disappointing end to the 2025 campaign. The Buckeyes' season came to a close with a 24-14 loss to Miami in the Cotton Bowl, a result that sparked intense offseason evaluation and rapid roster turnover. Since the transfer portal opened in early January, Ohio State has seen nearly 30 players leave the program, placing them among the most heavily impacted teams in the Big Ten. While those departures raised concerns among fans, Ryan Day and his staff have wasted no time responding, aggressively attacking the portal to restock the roster with proven talent, and Earl Little Jr. represents the most accomplished addition so far. Little arrives from Florida State after a breakout 2025 season in which he emerged as one of the ACC's top defensive backs. Appearing in 12 games, he put together a stat line that immediately jumps off the screen: 76 total tackles, multiple tackles for loss, 4 interceptions, forced fumbles, and pass breakups, all while serving as a consistent presence in the Seminoles' secondary. That production earned him second-team All-ACC honors and solidified his reputation as a reliable, physical safety who can impact the game in multiple ways. For Ohio State, that versatility is exactly what makes this addition so important. The Buckeyes are coming off a dominant defensive season statistically, ranking among the nation's elite in scoring defense and total yards allowed, but the unit faces a significant challenge heading into 2026 with the departure of All-America safety Caleb Downs to the NFL draft. Replacing a player of Downs' caliber is never easy, but adding a battle-tested, conference-recognized safety like Little gives defensive coordinator Jim Knowles a veteran option who understands high-level competition and can step into a leadership role immediately. According to recruiting and transfer portal evaluations, Little was one of the most sought-after safeties available, rated as a 4-star transfer and ranked among the top defensive backs to enter the portal this cycle. With just 1 year of eligibility remaining, this is clearly a win-now move for Ohio State, signaling that Ryan Day intends to keep the Buckeyes firmly in the national title conversation rather than resetting or rebuilding. Little's experience in a Power 5 conference, combined with his ability to play both in coverage and near the line of scrimmage, fits perfectly with Ohio State's defensive identity. He's a player who isn't afraid to attack downhill against the run, but also has the instincts and ball skills to create turnovers in the passing game, something the Buckeyes value heavily in their secondary. This addition also continues a clear trend for Ohio State in the portal, prioritizing players with proven production rather than upside alone. Along with Little, the Buckeyes have already added linebacker Christian Alliegro from Wisconsin and defensive lineman John Walker from UCF, reinforcing all 3 levels of the defense. Taken together, these moves suggest that despite the high number of outgoing transfers, Ohio State is focused on stabilizing the roster with experienced contributors who can help immediately. For Buckeye fans, this should come as a reassuring sign that the coaching staff is not panicking, but rather strategically addressing specific needs created by roster turnover and NFL departures. Earl Little Jr. now steps into a situation where expectations are sky high, but so is opportunity. With Ohio State's defensive system and surrounding talent, he'll have a chance to showcase his skills on one of the biggest stages in college football, potentially boosting his own NFL prospects while helping the Buckeyes pursue another playoff run. As the offseason continues, this move may end up being one of the most important under-the-radar additions Ryan Day makes, especially if Little can provide stability and leadership in a secondary undergoing transition. One thing is clear: Ohio State is not standing still in the transfer portal, and this latest addition proves the Buckeyes are fully committed to reloading, not rebuilding, heading into the 2026 season.